things and expect to get good results. One of the things, I'll give you an example on state institutions. If you take your minds back, we had a heated debate on the midterm census. And the institution I represent in a coalition, the national elections, what we stood our ground. Not that a midterm census was not useful, not that it was not useful for development purposes, but elections and governance has a calendar. Anything falling short of that calendar would interfere with the space, and it would be a cutback on what we should have mobilized as progress. So what happened was that the civil registration was supposed to take course. And we saw a number of problems ahead because these were issues we have highlighted in the 2018 elections reports. We saw how, for example, getting credible data and accounting for the identity of every eligible citizen was a challenge. And so we said, can the government and people of Sierra Leone invest into a civil registration process where we can get all eligible Sierra Leoneans 18 and above to be accounted for with their names, full details, and biometric features? That process was not something we could hold as credible. A number of people were left out, the process was slow, a number of things went wrong with the confirmation of the civil registration process. Fast forward, a year down the line, everybody is shouting, head of National Elections Watch, where are you? Problems are going on with the registration. No, but it went wrong long time ago in the past. We tried as best as possible, we intervened, we said, forget about midterm census, concentrate on the civil data, make sure we get it right. This is only when no eligible Sierra Leonean will be left behind. We are battered, everything. Just think of what happened to us during that period, but we stood our ground. Today we are facing the consequence, and that is the consequences of bad governance. I've just given that one example for us to show a situation where what we should do now, we failed to do it, and then in the next couple of months we want things to be right. It cannot be right. The mistake has been done. So it's the same thing with our state institutions. I have said a couple of times through our advocacy platforms, let us holistically review the 1991 Constitution. That Constitution does not support a democratic state. What will happen 2016, 2015, 2014, I am going backwards. It was the SLPP who were crying. They were my best friends. I am friends with the opposition because I'm friends with democracy. In a democracy, you must like opposition because it's about opposing you. If you push opposition, there is no democracy. They were all over the place. The letters on my office table are like this in 2016, 2015, complaining. And it is the same issue today that APC are sending the same letters complaining. How do we want to continue into a political jigsaw? Why can't we fix the problem? Making sure that supreme executive authority, those issues that are cut back to the state and democracy, we address them. Appointment is a critical issue. So what we are having, for example, is what we call a regime-serving police. They will do anything, right? Today, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for those who are benefiting. One thing I like about the police, like quote unquote, they do not change. They will go to lengths to misuse and abuse power. And when the other party comes to power, they do the same thing to them. They have never changed their stance. What you want us to do, we will do it. It should not be. We are nurturing a society, a violent society. It should not be the case. Let us try as best as possible to promote professional policing, a police that is accountable and subjected to civil oversight. That's why some of us believe that the police should be put forward to scrutiny, and those things that they have done wrong, they should account for police brutality, notwithstanding the rights of police officers also, because they are performing a sacred duty to the state. They also have lives that also should be respected and protected. For me, those parameters, I believe in the principles of democracy. We should all disagree because we are not thinking the same. We are not the same, but those fundamental principles, whether you are Minister Soiree, whether you are head of IGL and Ulavali, whether you are head of campaign for good governance, Marcela Samba, or whether you are Mr. Berete, formerly spokesperson in the former government, we should not go below those fundamental principles. Respect for the rights and views of individuals, freedom of association, the right to protest. Some of the things we do, we don't jump in the streets. My organization do not believe in protest. We do not do protest. We do voice. We believe in talking. That's why when we see the space for speaking out is shrinking, we feel very, very much aggrieved. We believe in letting citizens have a voice to dialogue with their leaders. We believe to create a space like this when we can speak the truth. That is another point. We need to institute patterns of honesty in the country. Insincerity is the bedrock of our politics. People are looking at you. They see this as black and they will tell you it is white right in your face. And they want to force you to believe it is white. It is wrong.
All right.
We are living in a society that is predominantly going to be violent. And when you suppress people, you suppress their views, they are going to find outlets to bring their views to the fore. I want to encourage us all. It sounds as if I'm preaching tonight. I want to encourage us all. Our society is our future. We cannot allow our society to be going down and we keep quiet. We think that it is right. It is not right. We will all be held accountable. Posterity will judge us one day.
Okay.
You see, we cannot continue to do the wrong things and expect to get good results. One of the things, I'll give you an example on state institutions. If you take your minds back, we had a heated debate on the midterm census. And the institution I represent in a coalition, the national elections, what we stood our ground. Not that a midterm census was not useful, not that it was not useful for development purposes, but
Famuluna kushe enuna adu. We are don't come back till they forgot to boss things where they happen. Now we on sweet hearts alone. Now we whoa. We left for do them bad things them. We they feel a most alone. Now we whoa. We are. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want to make we had go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want to make we had go before. Family muna kusha again inside this one big family house and una kabo. We always they tell una say how they go na so they bring them to una. What is that one they mean? We always they tell una say how them people they give it in for talk. Na so we self know they keep them, they bring them out to una family members them so we all they can put heads together and see how we discuss them matter in day. As long as na matter we concern Mama Salon, and not only for concern Mama Salon, but Mama Salon in go on before where we all for try for correct the bad politics where they go on at the country and try for see a better salon for we picking them future tomorrow. Because not for me again, for me and you, we already don't suffer and we still suffer. So all this fettle they fet right now, we the fet for picking them. Tomorrow, make them not can suffer again like how we they suffer so.
Well, a lot of things they don't kind of be baskets. Of course, this afternoon, quick one, like 2 hours back. So now, like this evening time, we see Usai Femi Clodesco during a Facebook Live, thanks to Sister Admin again. During a Facebook Live, he be actually come and tell we say PPRC and the police go tap in convention way in the hole. But what to make them tap in convention? They say they investigate. They complain, we not able for no. Because I know say PPRC is supposed to take action where they lay complaint to you or when you cause thing we go create unrest in the country. But in this case, we don't know. When it comes to the gist now, well, yesterday or so, we been actually the day before yesterday, we been begin look inside one issue. Usai, you know, say me uncle dey fall for award so much, and not care who that get award. Well, we don't able for no say Dr. John Idris Lahai don't able for come and no say this person wey even don eng pan say na criminal, indeed na criminal. So wetin don happen? The company where it work for don sack am as the chairman because they say for integrity. But as they sack am, na in wealth, na im dem make take over. And this company here, na company where they take money from people and in the name of then the bill us where they go get for sell give people them. So we can look inside that case they back today for what months inside it because it look like say waiting people be the fear. And some people be the ask question, now be white man we see, now they all up and the syndicate. And interestingly, they use caretaker bill, we threw their own fake award with them give as man we like award, all kind award, just for they make name say they get award. Elect na pay for her on a criminal or cartel people in gear, it take as long as na award. You know care. We as well they look inside the allegation where Esa Emasi Lamina honorable for C4C na Kono district go make na EU one day meeting, you know, against the European Union. Say the European Union they interfere tiki one because of the European Union ask question or say waiting they go see na the north and waiting and see na the south na two different things. So EU don't respond to them serious one by way of educating Sir Emerson Lamina and the government of Sierra Leone. All of this team up, tell the one for inside the program today. No go no saya. My name, Asembe the freedom fighter.
By Bure Kablai from the north, the biggest warrior with the sharpest cutlass. But we sad somehow. We always they remind we people them for either like button for we. Now as we talk, we get 297 when we watch the program. Watch the one that we don't like the program. Just 73 family members that we don't like program. It make me voice even cut self.
Yeah, I'm feeling for me.
Sometimes we are the city likes at the week. At the week. To be honest, now I can lost because I'm the encouragement at the like. You dey bully me too much on Facebook right now. Now the problem.
No, for Facebook, you don't top the game.
No, you dey bully
me. Okay, well that is something per Facebook. Facebook, you will see 500 you watch. They see 700 don't like because they get one responsibility as they cancel. The first way they do not for like the program. So even if you left stuff within the shortest possible time, you like the left being. But whereas Facebook and YouTube now, most of them they come and they watch, then they collect it, then they okay well.
Guess what? My Baku talk where they from 73 and they 111.
Na shame then they shame.
Who's kind of Baku talk where they make so now?
No, na shame.
Because just they go now like I so don't
no, na true. Wait, okay, allow me la done.
Like your uncle.
The Tina.
You know forget small hype. Small hype.
Most
of
them
120.
No,
small hype like your
uncle. Okay, wait. I watch Facebook. Where Facebook they change gear. And then they go there safe because I want to embarrass you. And they go there. So then he left collect time don't go. By the time I'll begin to it, hey, una like. Program don't do.
127. But they can go 250 right now.
300 and something. Now.
Begin to go small.
No offense for courageous. No courageous tell again policeman there.
130.
Wait.
138 is what Joe? From 130 to 38.
By 8?
Not hell.
300 ended this one.
That day they win the election. If that 8th day, you uncle no can get her. You don't lose the election.
Why not
you say per 8?
My uncle like to safe.
Okay. Now confidence now you.
Once I will come down at the referee, it's safe.
148. Not try me.
Okay. Famula big. Baby, I look like say you want feel distracted by
148.
This. Facebook, oh yeah.
I want to. They say where Isabi wash you and you dey eat with big people them. 150. YouTube. Now call them Facebook.
Yes, 9. But not because now you big means you get everything.
You not get everything, but big person, you get technique how for do things.
Well, now that thing they will tell you say not to age, now maturity.
152.
Yeah, not to age. Answer that question, not to age. Now maturity.
Now I watch on 156.
Anyway, let's go to the business. I want to watch something first. Interestingly, I see one video, and interestingly, the person will do this video. If I been Sabia, I get award.
Okay.
He able for expose things where anti-corruption not able for do. Where all along they tell me say, they're not able for know how the policeman and they do stuff. Now we don't know say that word with the allegation with driver that can make say every morning then the hip osusu na shell. Na true.
Like no dey.
Na true. And this posse here, it's again at them. How the police then they come, how the policeman then they behave. Now so it run in commentary. Low watch this video, please. Let no feel say that we number one for most Latin.
I begin am back.
If that's not so much, next month or this month, I don't
This now walk again at the east end when I saw the behave for the rest of the day. The whole any poda where they come, you see, watching movement of the police. See movement, Now for let go put money for an hour on a police station there. Anyone where they break and so the candle, the apprentices they candle, they go pay money at the station there. Na shell, new any day. This na the work of the police and a shell. Every blessings then the officer 19 apps, any camera they pass 19 apps. Every blessings then that's what they do. Any point where point the hand. I've already apprentice, see apprentice not the party poda, you don't see it. Now apprentice not the party poda. No apprentice, you see there are two officer there. No apprentice not the party poda as they make your answer. You don't see how they point the hand. You don't see it. Okay, now the police, you see the apprentice where they don't candle. Okay, let me show you now outside the apprentice don't candle. They don't have direct at the police station. The apprentice where that man will close. They go direct from the police station now. They go pay money there. They go pay money now at the police station there. Look still the officer. You don't see where they point the hand up. Like hand 9 day up so. Don't point the hand for the now the apprentice they candle. And the apprentice they candle. They go pay money back.
Well, of course, me family members them una don't see the season film where Salon Police and the SLRSA cops them when at traffic wardens them way then they play na the road. You see how the whole thing they play any action where like person no one laugh. Any action where the police give so pum way pointing and the apprentice immediately they come down at the poda. You know now where the police don't pointing and so you know usa if I go ibdi osusu as you they see the video and now they find out say this poda not they able for go far it they end up for go park some side for wait for the apprentice
upside small by shell upside them
and you see how that would they choke that one they alone it cause traffic.
See no man of the traffic.
That's not just enough. The painful part of it inside them poda there you can get people there way very very urgent for go do their business inside town. So man they go for go work it don't late. Even you know for late, the police don't cause for make it late. Because that park where the poda they go park for wait for the apprentice may don't go if the osusu na time it don't burn. And you find out say you must meet the company now they wait for you and apprentice at the back. So now so the traffic they bump na the street. But yet still we not get no better because this not to today it begin. Not to per SLPP no more it begin. Even APC time, when APC time then they get the about what they get. They're not to the police they go pay. Me na the bobo where you don't pass, you dey go give me a before.
You want go there, I take the money,
voila.
I keep them.
Don the police in no na amos then they go give me. Now, so APC time, then they run them. So now SLPP, you know, say SLPP, anything they do, then they double and then they get masters.
So this one, when they break them, they bobble and they make like then they go to the policeman them. Then you see the policeman them point there.
The team funny answer.
No, by the way, it's funny really, but it's too sad.
Oh God. No.
So this now, you will find out, say, ACC go say no see this.
No, wait till then go see.
And the police will look forward for see how the police will investigate the one there and come out with a statement say they don't dismiss them people there.
No, but she may pay them money there. Now money their way, then they divide at the end of the day.
Then the ops get.
Everybody gets packaged by their money there.
The traffic coordinator.
So whether you feel say they can investigate the matter there?
Well,
whether they investigate, then they inside the money.
Well, if the police not able to investigate, ACC for come inside.
ACC who don't have their own small border. Now the heads of police.
No, but talk and come. It no matter who done at the S, who done at the this. I think they need for investigate.
Then no, Shemepe forget if we can forget one thing. Or not family members, then we can forget one thing. You forget say this particular ACC, them set them for a particular purpose.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I'm not going to say them set them. Just that this particular ACC focus mainly on one set of people.
So, you know, we expect nothing come out from this.
Well, it's sad. It's sad because talk and come. This is not the small fish them the camera catch.
But of course,
the boss them waiting at the station because the boss they know the syndicate. Interestingly, the boss they don't work at the rank and files as and Sovola can say the rank and files. So they don't grow. Look at them. They all sabi the same angle as the candle with in gown. Look at as he go there. It don't make like not to ride the
this thing really sad, but not able to hold me laugh.
They're all the same direction.
It's that funny.
No, but honestly, I love the guy who do this recording. You know what I mean?
Salon police chip.
It's not just video because he want for video. It's video and one commentary for it and exactly what you talk now, exactly with the CISO. That is just the real part of citizen journalism. Very live and interesting thing. Very interesting thing.
Who say you say Salon police is serious? Okay, Salon police was now they see the cost him about maybe you they drive, if they make you cost him about the can't say grab forget about this pack and 50 grand. They laugh back, they enjoy it.
Hey, by the way, this is not funny. It's not funny, but okay, Kano. Open the mouth, make Kano.
Me like that. Now that they enjoy, they make you answer.
And it like the direct traffic.
Anyway,
and
this video make me, I swear.
Now, but come on, imagine say each of them when they cannot say 5,000.
If I saw
no say 5,000 because they don't get cases. This is just the breakfast, not for the day.
And it's not any people.
No, well, not to any trip. Now by time. Okay, let's say you know how the pack they get time. They get like for example from morning to midday. Now the lunch. Now they can give some. The breakfast. Breakfast and lunch, morning to midday.
So,
then the other shift where they can have two
shifts. The other traffic police where they can the afternoon.
Yeah, they can the afternoon for me of the evening. And then get a
as a police chief as well.
So the Osusu where they don't always they make allegation against the police. They say, "And a lie, now just allegation." This time they don't prove so. The allegation is now.
Who said it?
Let me come here video.
Now you video they show.
It's sad. It's really sad. It's just too sad.
It pass Salon for yourself.
Anyway,
yeah.
not to just no more. We see something happen na how you call it? Cottage Hospital today. You know, for long time they don't talk about what awards say people in the thief picking a cottage. And say the thief picking, then the thief picking a cottage. Well, we don't see Usai. They can say na 99 days for thief man. And 1 day for master house. But this video they can play for you, so not all like what you think. Story then they be in this particular video where basically I go and follow with patience, watch this video as they catch one woman today. Na cottage. This afternoon na cottage, Usai he go for thief picking.
He go learn.
And interestingly, guess what? It gets like us.
Wow.
Wow, yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Now I can watch the season film. They all get
because in a country. What you know go see other side? Go see other side. Let's go quicker. Watch this one. Come back just now.
Salona country.
The cottage hospital. The catch one. As you can see, this is a cottage hospital. The catch one lady where they pretend for be a nurse, but not a nurse. They dress like a nurse, but not a nurse. They come for cancer picking. For the past 2 weeks now, we don't come in the car is like a nurse, but not a nurse. So today finally they don't catch them on the heights where in the teeth the picking. But enable go to picking. They able catch them again. This is not the video where the nurse the one beats them, but meets on down secure and now. They call the nurse and say now then they got a bad name. Always do people in the camp and dress like a nurse or can't see picking at this cottage hospital. And also in the blue.
Well, now in that way, people this now the other season film we play in a cottage as una see one young woman dressed like nurse the hospital for go thief picking. Well, this is hard for conclude because everybody gets in your story, but then kind business they are. We don't know waiting in reason, but in know waiting at the reason why make it didn't there. Well, some people like he say some of them people are he fetch for born. Maybe able get born. You see, but not think say if even that happen, this not the way as we understand how if you don't they do somebody when a belly woman way if they take care of if they support them, don't tell them say where he born the picking, make the person get the picking in they take care of the picking. Well, I don't know, able for patients for make the one way they support born, even a good dress this way for go inside hospital, for go thief picking. Just as I say, the interpretation them go boku in this kind of matters. Me and my brother are not go able to. Only God know because it's a safe right now where they all waiting it explain. Well, it might be true, but most of we get for take and say it get for talk and for safeguard himself. Now this kind of situation where you don't find himself. But so far so good. We bring some of the information there just for make una know waiting they go on inside Mama Salon today. Well, not to today this begin, but it still they happen. Plenty of people have been say now where now. Digital world where they live, some of them here not they happen. We just bring them to you for making no say this is still they happen. God na in know now where to make this woman they do this kind of thing in explanation and other person explanation not they able to make we satisfy for believing till they talk.
Okay, so what thing you basically do, I want to take you to another thing quickly. I will take you to another thing quickly. Now you see, Bible already don't begin say, this thing asked for, it just asked for talk about, especially when it comes for picking. So now two pain in this case. This lady and a young lady, the question is what exactly lead them to this? Because according to what we understand, this woman, where she done so, now they all two they arrest. Well, basically, this not been there for go take picking. In Gebele, this Gebele. So what happen according to the information we get? This be done born first, but it not even able for take care of a picking.
Okay.
So this lady approach him, say, if you born this picking, give me him and take care of him. So he don't already begin for and support this lady because you see this lady, he not even able for keep himself up to that kind young girl business.
Yeah.
So he want for use this opportunity to say, okay, since they get born and you know able for take care of him, you not small picking, and able for take care of a picking for you can give me a let me born and this one and this one. This don't agree. And he don't even begin for support this. But waiting leader now to this, because this lady can go cottage or hospital. But this now waiting happen, then few days there, begin go to cottage, it gets in this way, they go help as if in a reporter then. Yes, like them porter then, the one they clean and do the other things then. Yeah. They begin to go do this thing. So how it happen, how it not happen, or waiting at the main intention. Because Bible, honestly, now that kind of discussion we can get in. But I know one for believe say now because of a no get picking. Because of you no get picking, if a patient wait for that lady in picking. If only he wants the picking because of genuine thing. If he really wants the picking for genuine reason, the patient wait. But why it come out now go dress in this kind of way for go thief other person picking? So I don't want for convince say really not because he not born make it do am.
Well, that's not the reason we I tell you, my brother, then kind incidents there are in self what it talk right now not do for make me and you believe. Because you know when people don't deal in this kind of situation, they always try for explain or bring reasons them where they pull them or where they make people sympathize with them for make them able move from that situation there. Myself not able know the reason, you not go able know, and nobody not go able know the reason. Only God, my brother. This is hard for judge.
Very difficult.
As you say, if we say we the judge this kind of matter, we get sent to God. So it's just good and better with people able to see waiting still they go on now the country. But if no more, we say Lord we talk, this woman young. At least if we go find a human, he gets human belly. But who knows again? Waiting they affect her. Maybe he don't they do, I know they get belly. So now only God know.
It's just too difficult for the way for the
now only God.
Into this particular matter, it's just too difficult. It's just too difficult. We just hope the authority them go actually take control of the whole situation and make we able for know. And if at all, now in plan and a very bad dirty plan, well, let the law take in cause. Because this one is just too fearful. We don't even know what will happen. Honestly, we don't even know what will happen. Kenny man and so back 3 people and just decide they lost. But
she then decide.
Well, you know what I mean? Sorry if I use that word. The power is there with him 2 picking them. This guy meet them say you want land. He say okay, now money he can't take them. The pastor say okay, me one know they go now call him picking them. 2 boy picking them over 20 years. We see them go inside bush, stay now they knock them. Stay now.
Salon. Election no approach.
Anyway, as we go, we got 2 more issues then for come talk about. 2 other issues the way we basically want to come talk about. One get for do with Dr. Idris Lahai investigation, and the other one get for do with the EU and Sir Emerson Lamina. Yes, so EU and Sir Emerson Lamina. So now the government, the ECSL, you know, all man of the country just to make allegation, all man. But when it comes to that, they just know, yeah. Let me go quick to Dr. John Idris Lahai in Facebook page. Like we don't go Congo Sunday quick. Something they will happen. Then there's they talk about one guy there. I be tell people and say me back and fall for that business though. This guy say he call it Motherland City. And they build fine host them. Then people in the bar. But interestingly, not begin billions there. We don't begin take money.
No, wait, not tell me that, because I they come across some videos them where they point out the leg. So they one day now, whose house the one?
No, never begin be loud too.
So which one did that one day? Because
on a picture, bruh. A picture. That one we say they can't believe in that water. I don't know how to call it, water park. You get
wait, no big full me now. What do you mean by that picture?
Wait, you mean fall for the host?
Exactly, book me. It book me in.
Hey, me I tell you, I've tell you what tell people and say fallen. Say no.
I follow. Because they work, they go show you the toilet, they show you the sitting room, they show you the.
No, they build one a beach, one where it's in a sample, and they sometimes they make like office like also.
My brother, they tell you, so if you see the compound, flower pot, the.
You sure see lots of picture if they show?
Well, my picture, I enter.
No, honestly, when I see the thing, I bet, because it's like.
I bet pass you.
It gets minimum way I pay for the things until you get them. So, you imagine, say now, Dregman like we for put up and that kind of thing, they wait before survive. But not only you don't fall for the thing, and in fact, some man don't begin putting money. No, enough funny, land no laugh about this thing. Man, they don't put their money inside this. Interestingly, then there's just rob more panis, you say, this guy, Dr. Idris Lahai, tell me say na con man, na criminal. And how this man do get confidence for live and work inside the country? Na through Madabio.
We see everything.
So through Madabio, and even get, imagine, criminal, thief man, go give Madabio award.
So tell me if this person walk in through Madabio, na syndicate.
Well, I'm not.
No fair, no word.
Wait,
because no go accept them even.
Wait. Because me uncle na lover of award. And not the look whose award or who that they get.
Listen. Let me draw you back. This is not the same thing where some ministers be they do with Gento during APC time. You get some ministers them where they go to Anes, then they take Gento to Anes for award them, contract them. Where Gento no they even put dirty.
No, but wait, that's a different thing. You know, business. No, wait. I think you want me something.
No,
Business,
I understand what you're talking
invest in business. You know, that large scale business, then they not necessarily mean say pass you get money for them. As long as you get the idea. But waiting bad, now when you know say you not really get the intention for do the business, rather you want for use that for thief money and go.
Well, are they the syndicate work?
Well, I not still want for believing a syndicate. Because me uncle I tell you something where maybe you're not able for member.
Thank you for correct yourself. Your uncle. Let's
go. One thing where you're not able for member. You know, say this man don't spend plenty money. They go all over. Say he go for an investor. Investor not come. You know that, eh? If you go for an investor not come, then you can't give city investor. You know they go back to investor. So this man, because this me uncle, is so much angry for this so-called investor because he want use him as a propaganda machine for this election. He know he watch anything we can and wait. He just the grip. Because imagine criminal like this. What they talk about so able for walk to State House, go give fake award to Madabio.
Of course,
he go give fake award to Madabio. Imagine, not only for I don't. Okay. I know go rule out the fact, say, people within the government are aware of the syndicate. I know go rule out the fact, say. But I know one for sure, say, Madabio bet, Madabio they into the syndicate. But rather, some of him people involved into the syndicate. Some of them really involved into the syndicate. So this is not the situation. He actually bet just for award. Now award they use for fool and stupid and so. In just one for say any day he forget award. All what he care about award. So you know care for vet, who than the businessman, what he care with, who say he don't begin do business and all. As long as this man don't can say I get interest for do this business, now this the business, this what he better be one for get.
So Saint Pierre, you uncle he really need for go school back.
But my uncle fool.
He really need for go school. I don't know if
not the insecurity details very poor.
I don't know if not the English that he fall for. Because this man, when he be the talk, he don't invest in this business, even Ghana. It even count with video.
Wait. I think we mix two people there.
Who's two people there? This same man will say, what they talk about now?
Tell me the story where they talk. I think two different stories. This one, you know, say one day, when he and the Minister of Lands may do video. Not to him that do. Not to him. That day, he get investment na Ghana. That one we come say, in a John Obe. This one, in a York. Interestingly, now go inside this man in page, let you see something. Now, two different people. Now, this man is the criminal. Let's go inside, let's show you something. Let's show you. Let's dive into Dr. John Idris Lahai. Interestingly, this Dr. John Idris Lahai, I see two accounts, but this one, I know the account we use right now, okay? So let's go, let's see something quickly. And they go down. This man gets two passports. Well, not to forget two passports on the thing, two different names then.
Okay.
And in a citizen for all sides. In a citizen, okay, he born na Ghana, he born na Salon.
Okay.
So in a post this way that they born two things and are two countries, but at the same age. Interestingly, he go greet somebody in professor and certificate where the person don't die from 1999 or so. The person, 2001
so in the use.
Yes, from in the use now. Saying now in a professor.
International criminal.
Okay, Ebo, I feel that for them guys there. They love bad. Guess why I feel that for them?
What's happened?
Then brand ambassador for this guy. The guy approached and paid him as brand ambassador. Okay, so this now, let's watch from Dr. Johnny this lie. This now, let me make see this thing quickly if you understand. Ouch. Oh, fine. This now the wait man where they talk about.
You see the wait man going. Anyway, they reach to them. This I don't want people them now. Yeah. Whenever we get one sick, we Sierra Leonean. You know, say when Saloma, even this Facebook, he can get one koshi with man or with woman as friend on Facebook. The complex don't carry and go. Then wait, people I don't tell you now. Some of them don't even get time for sleep now. Hey God. But Saloma, the complex where we get pound this weight color. If even an Arab man, just the no, something serious this we go make always with the fall per minds.
And interestingly, when I don't meet up then just in the
even now she don't know so right now.
If
we not the kind of criminal people them. Look the Arab the way they waste naga na the train station. Then to you and so then check man who they sleep bra. We take one who clean them, who get a coat, who get a file, who go salon. If government no get money, man, change me name.
You know, of course. Now just the color, and you forget small idea. I don't know.
God. See.
So this now the guys are fine. Interestingly, not so this now the man will get in business. Now this black guy. Okay. So let me come on at this picture and let's take una down. Yeah. Let's take una down. Good. So now I come to this. Let's go down back. Let's rewind and tell people him something. Now this is Dr. John Idris Lahai page, okay? Now the guy this. I hear the business.
The investor.
This
see the investor cap.
I know the CEO.
Yes,
okay, so come I show you. Okay, look the investor here in the polybalise.
See the right man, see. This na when French man say colossia, na that check man the white man show.
Okay.
It take I go get a coat.
How big gonna watch this guy?
Koshi coats.
When I watch this weight guy. Is it coat the people?
You really didn't know say I don't know what the matter. You did not call like white self. I don't know.
Hey, we can't now.
Is it not so Arabic book? So then Koshi
No, okay, like your experience. It's when I be journalist. One guy been there where he get bicycle. I want fair in complexion guy, so white guy. I think I've been there, Polish guy there. He adopted. Okay, I don't know how I manage this shalom. And I say a journalist. Honestly, I been try for do story with him, but later I can't find out say. This guy
Nagam.
And then he get one bike where be the worker with. For let this guy come on down a salon go no get money.
Oh.
Okay, now they send the kind of like this.
Photo.
You know that thing only for itself.
Photo don't fashion.
Thing for itself, you know. But just because he get the color, if they able for making way. Just because of the color, they able make it way.
Who say me you know they survive na salon? I say Chakman, Arab man, he go and they
okay, so now the guy this way, plenty people be the try for talk. Hey, not now it's man I see, now it's man maybe see. Now it's man. Okay, look go down, like go down. I say let we go down. The guy go kind document. Me I don't know outside Dr. John Idris Lahai. He good. This guy, now one kind which man self Idris Lahai. Okay, look the guy, fair one. This, what if he try for tell me? Now this picture, now I make them sack him. Dr. John Idris Lahai finally tell we say this have been criminal and they don't all am na Nigeria for 419 business. Look at me. He say how two businessmen allegedly obtained 34 million naira under fake pretense in Lagos. Anti-corruption at the whole 90s, the guy this. So after we they left farm, we take some years na jail, we they left farm, I find salon. Salon na
virgin go.
Salon na sweet country.
Oh God.
What did I do? Okay, I don't mistake. Salon na sweet country, bro. Okay. So logo down back, logo down. Let's take you down. This na okay, let's just ask you. Who da embed this? Eh? Who da embed this?
I can't take a bill. Me can't take a bill like it cost the face, you pull all thing.
Okay, let's go down.
The body alone.
Good. Okay, I think we'll be done past here. I want to take you to the 2 passports.
Sister admin, I may you handle this so because anything we concern by Bure. It don't concern we had, and if you concern we had it inside.
But come on, it's outside. I don't pass all there. Wait a minute. Why do you
Oh God. I got for dress one white check man. I got for one white check man.
I want just show us.
I blame you now. Now go do business.
It's at the motherland. You see, he gets 60 million per day. He pay 66 million per day. If you get that people the money.
He enjoy you.
I just want to show you the passport. Okay. This even commercial bank, if called commercial bank already there in the verge for get money. Billions of leons. Billions of leons. And the manager bank and commercial bank, he enjoy bank.
Now I can pin so.
Now this, he never enjoy. Look the guy. The guy, he gets the deal. He get basic money for able for 4 people. Because the basic you need. He go rent tractor, begin brush. Yes. So now he don't show the commercial bank all don't fall. He say I don't can see the land. I wish
attracting.
Yes.
They speak big English there.
I wish you not can me go be in bank. I wish you not can me go be in.
Attracting. But they big English them. Criminal they fraud you.
Oh, this thing don't can me go be in. Okay, so bottom line now, this is a press statement where they pull for sack the guy. Look at this press statement quick. Then say press statement EAP. And say this is to inform the general public that the general public and the subscribers that the EAP group of companies is aware of the recent development surrounding our chairman. The recent development and this guy, Dr. John Idris Lahai in investigation.
Yeah.
So they're aware of that one. So now they want for time for IDBND. But this guy back very smart. And not getting doctor for nothing. Not so then kind of big full doctor. How fast man they talk? So,
educated fools.
Okay. So he said the EAP group therefore wishes to inform the general public and our subscribers that in the interest of integrity, of the project and the assurance towards delivery by the EAP group of companies, Professor Alex O. Phillips has stepped down as chairman with effective from the 2nd of March 2022, then today, 2023. He said the EAP group is a registered business within Sierra Leone and have not at any point during our period of operations been charged or found wanting for any fraudulent activity. But the chairman, when we get the group, we get the company, that's fraud. But then he said they know it. He said the EAP group remains committed to progress with the Motherland City project, open to complete within the projected timeline. Work has commenced and progressing on the site at a satisfactory pace. To our dear valued subscribers, we want to reassure you of our commitment and the continuance of the Motherland City project. For further information on the project, you visit our website and our social media handle or email us info@themotherlandcity.com. So now the guy don't, but interestingly, as they sack this guy, hey God, we country virgin. When they don't sack him, guess what happen? Then sack the guy, and then in West take over.
Salon.
I know.
Salon.
I know. So then sack him, then in West, look in West.
Then pull the husband.
The husband come out.
Then the
Only in own face come out, then the West.
Darling inside.
No, direct or indirectly, na inside one the control. Look the way. Listen what this man write again. He said Mrs. Alex Phillips in Salon Passport. Now he put soon. Plus the post of her husband in Young Passport. He put her down. That make you see him. He put her down. He said make the Salon government of Madabio where Allah keepers boss doors. Not allow them to so for run away.
Then get for woman.
For run away. He said Mrs. Philip is part of the EAP scam. She is a signatory to all the EAP then fake project and dealings. She is aware of the scam where her husband they do inside salon. And she is part of it. I was inside their bedroom last night. Alex no sleep. Na us. Na Esther one been there. She was crying throughout the night till this morning. So listen, this woman here a man. Now they go give caretaker bio award. You know, afraid self they go scam me uncle and go get award. Because my uncle is just the fall for award. Okay, award they take.
What post na social media?
Yes, for get score mark. Say you don't get award, then get award. And a leadership award then get. Imagine scam the give leadership award. Hey God, my uncle. I'm sorry for him in this case. I'm sorry for my uncle. I don't care what the person say, but me I'm sorry for my uncle.
Oh.
Listen in English. I see the talk about English. Something like this English, I can take a fall for. Listen in English quick, yeah. Wait it. Last thing.
Motherland City, York. Live, play, work. City. Today, the 14th of January 2023. The Motherland City as command.
So we get complex by name phonetics here. Okay.
The Motherland City as command.
This not the guy. Let me play big. This not the guy. This not Esther in West. And this not caretaker bill. And then go get leadership.
Caretaker bill, the award winner.
Yes.
Now
The caretaker bill don't get award. They don't get award. They don't award as the best criminal. From the criminal enterprise.
Your uncle is
They don't award. They don't award now. They award now as the waiting. Now wait, meet waiting. Oh, merit leadership award. Merit leadership award. Yay! Me uncle get award. You win award
in criminal.
Criminality. Ayati.
Your uncle is potter.
No, nothing false. And just that a love award. A love award. So now they don't follow by this guy. The guy don't consciously insist na criminal. So now he don't say last step down. But he step down, he no go. He take you and say, hey, I come out, make like say I don't go. You can't sign. Then I make go the all the business. Yes, all the business. But you go know when you be the face now. Like how hey God, 60 million.
Hey Salon.
Hey me go on to it.
Salon sweet. No, I'll call it your uncle in face now. I'll call it this picture. Do you get it?
Okay, well you don't call it natty. Lie waiting doctor say quick one. Let enjoy something. We don't talk about this, but let me read quickly. He said, Alex O. Philip, also known as Moses Alexander. He get two names. Anyone get any Alex O. Phillips? Any Moses Alexander. He get all the any passport we get different name. He said, you and your wife Esther were able to fool President Bill. So Esther Mabinti, na this Esther Mabinti, na this. Mabinti.
Where they bully in people for money.
Yes. He said, see our big fool Sierra Leone president. Julius Malabio.
And in national Facebook layout.
But wait, Dr. Lahai Fiteba?
No, Dr. Lahai in the two number things.
No, but Fiteba.
It's just electronic on one.
Okay, well, account one name days, I know, sir. In Banayevle, but then the week, in case you enter.
You see, like, is it Tony Konomani? You see, this former NGC, what you call up for me?
And Dennis Bright.
Yes. If then 3 years down, now a panel.
I noticed something. All that we can talk so yesterday. Then
get what's there.
They get what them bad one and them what's there. Okay, let's see what he say again. He said they're able for full Madabio Julius Maada receiving an award from this criminal mastermind. Ngo Maada, you know, full bank. At least how they call this money? Femi today. Is that how they paint them?
Sweet other people.
Okay. Is that you know fulfill being this guy? Man, I don't understand that.
The problem will lie. He writes up the way you read them. You said they enjoy.
Okay.
Because wait, put a count English, a catch Creole.
It make with the full man.
Yeah,
let the full man understand. When no say the English go down.
I like it right up
there.
I like it right up there.
Now when the Creole and they use the word.
They catch them for them.
He said, was this President Bio's love for fake degree holders or the inability of the security details at State House make them, the government of Salon, not able to detect this criminal mastermind? And because of that, we saw a breach of security at State House. How the president in security them allow this criminal for go meet with the president?
Yeah, Dominion, yeah.
Okay. The
Dominion there.
The one, let's see, after I don't to this name. Okay. The second paragraph now love pass all. See how big fool Sierra President Julius Maada receiving an award from this criminal mastermind. Ngo Maada, you na big fool. You na full being. Not a big fool. You na full being. You know say full are the graduated part of the big fool.
Look your ugly face.
No, please.
Eh?
No.
No, just like looking face.
No, Bible.
Look at the picture. Why pull the picture?
No. I pull it now. Only parudness. So wait. I will ask something.
Will I lock the mic?
Will ask something quick. Why Dr. Idris Lahai to go say me uncle na full being?
Yeah, go to
the one now like it's like I'm never hear the word day. You na full being.
Your uncle don't graduate from full now flan.
No, from big full. No. It dey first full. Because at least they make some sensible things them at times.
Flan will go so.
Yeah, no. It go left one.
Believe.
No left one.
Now the uncle.
You're right. Because now, say for book pantina by option. But if then they command you for do then it's like say you don't go to the offline.
The mic lock, no worry.
Now so you talk and
now flan will believe. You see when you face puffy, but the criminal now.
Oh God. Open mic for you.
Open the mic.
Alright.
Welcome back.
This
welcome back. What do you do? Welcome back.
This now we are. On YouTube and on Facebook. How na they do? Una dey twin? Okay, let's say they no do thing. Let's say if I'm na fake any pan.
You fake like you fake like Yatikabi. You lock mic. You tell me you real to na talk. You fake like you boyfriend. Wait, you start. You need to make it say Yatikabi. That's something to back.
If sister me say you no be say set me up against me.
I lock the mic.
Sister me waiting hearing. By the way, if you set me up today, sister me waiting hearing.
I lock the mic, buddy. The mic, they off. Totally off. In fact, off. Nothing no blink there. I lock all thing.
Right. So, you allow me to logo?
We move. I don't open the mic.
Okay. I want to touch inside a Femi Clodo school in business quick. And then when they come back, come talk about, something very much important again, yeah? When they can go to the EU, we spend a few time with the EU quickly. What happened? Go no.
No, I guess it's fire. Set her up. I get problem, I get problem like Yatikabi, I swear. Hey God. Look then at the comments. My brother set you up. Who's that set her up? Now my brother. It's not a problem, ba.
My boy, you don't get that mind. My boy,
You know, your brother blue.
Yeah, no, that's how they talk. Say you don't get that mind. Let's go quick while we listen to this.
From all the districts then, una left una host them, una left una families then, for come for this convention. We travel go meet una and we conduct the elections there. We elect una, we make una there today. We submit to PPRC all the documentation, we get una name them and una phone numbers them. All waiting they say we for do, we do them. We write to Inspector General of Police, we inform them. They don't get their letters and they don't communicate anything directly to it, but then call una phone them. Some chairman then can testify to that. So then call them for ask them, for verify. Say we do the right thing. Then call on man, people and give them the answer. Say yes, we do election. They ask for the dates and tell them. Who say you date, then tell them. What's in the position, then tell them. We fulfill all the requirements. This morning, the morning of the function, 9 o'clock letter go to the office for saying we not get. In fact, I don't see the letter separated to the eye. I already don't reach here where that letter they reach in my office. According to what I understand, the letter say we not seek police clearance. That means PPIC now they talk to the police. Because before you make that kind of thing, they for stop an entire convention, it will be based on fact, you for confirm them, you for be sure of them, before you do that. They not do that. They say, we for stop the convention. By that time, we all there, we all done there. Now, this is not the letter where they don't give it. So police note back, then give it clearance. So now go ahead. Whilst we there, when the police they come, we show them the clearance where Inspector General of Police give it. So we have clearance. So that information where PPIC they give now is inaccurate, it's wrong. The police they look the letter, then go, then come back with a new letter. When now then they say PPIC say, then they investigate with elections. Then they investigate with elections, with district level elections. So therefore, stop the convention. Now, I'm fully aware I say PPIC don't get rank. They don't give themselves new name. But that's not give them the right. No sign no other documents. We give them the right for stifle democracy. You not give them no right for stop any political party in convention. Police carrier, they don't see people, then they take. They don't see people, then they kill them company. They meet with Naya, they celebrate unity. So I don't know how this country they go, how the institution of PPIC they handle themselves. Or now we can't tell Miss Claudia's call a unity party. It would be interesting for them to tell me the delegates are present here now. If PPIC want verify, all man they are, let them come here now. Or they arrange tomorrow, they can interview, all of them are on ground. And for come on, all the different districts can fit on, also droppings. Now sacrifice to them time. Anytime when you jump in a vehicle for travel, now sacrifice to your life. And then the expense. And then kind of for celebrate a joyous occasion by the party. And PPIC as an institution, when not get that power they exercise them. And they talk all the time, say institutions then as Sierra Leone are the problem. one institution tinap now na democracy in throat. It dey suffocate the democracy. Now that makes them solicit all this power. It is wrong. We don't hear of political party we do the convention. So what is it that I am targeted? What are they afraid of? This nonsense has to stop. Stop. Yes. Stop. It has to stop. Stop. You are serving the people of Sierra Leone. Yeah. You are not just serving the government of Sierra Leone, but the people of Sierra Leone. Pass Martin. No fine. Enough fine. Exactly. A lot of planning has gone into this occasion, and we are very much unhappy. But we tell God thank you that we have accomplished the first day of our program. I wait to hear from them now. Tomorrow we should have our elections. If you need to investigate, can you investigate in the morning? We can have our convention in the evening. The district executives are all on ground. They don't take them time for camp. PPRC must do their due diligence. They must maintain their integrity, then for try and maintain their respect. Waiting and they do so now is the same intimidation, it is the same cruelty, it is the same victimization, just the thing we are complaining of. And these are the people that are part of our electioneering system. And they will ask you, you get confidence? Who say you for Pula? Where? Who say you for full confidence? No sign. There is none to be found. No sign at the front. So, right now, I am very, very upset. I am angry because they have deliberately ruined a very, very pleasant atmosphere here. But as that man sing, as they please them, as they please us, they pain them. And it will continue for please us, and it will continue for pain them. But Sierra Leone is moving in a new direction. It will move in a new direction. If you feel threatened, do better. Yes. If you are scared, do better. You're not going to do the wrong thing and then you want to victimize the population. Those days are gone. We thank God for June. As I say, June, who say you there? Can quick. Can quick. We have to put Sierra Leone on a good footing. A Sierra Leone for we all. Not for some, but for all. So I tell you, I thank you. I say thanks to the delegates for their time. And we hope so we'll be able to still conduct the elections. I think.
Well, of course, with family members, them now this they happen to Mami Femi Claudius Cole in party win a unity party inside Mama Salon.
I just want, because maybe people don't understand what they dance to. You catch your what's the right?
Of course.
Why oh why? Them bella them shemo. Why oh why? We there for Mama Femi. Why oh why? Them bella them shemo. Why oh why? We there for you Femi. Okay, try again. Why oh why? Them bella them shemo. Why oh why? We there for you Femi. Why oh why? Them bella them shemo. Why oh why? We there for Femi. Why oh why? Them bella them shemo. Why oh why? We there for Miss Femi. Why oh why? Them bella them shemo. Why oh why? We there for Mama Femi. Why oh why? Them bella them shemo. Why oh why? We there question say, what that family dance with so? Family dance with Samura inside family own convention. Inside them play music.
Yeah, but because Femi ba go dance with Samura, he said Samura they own convention.
And interestingly, Femi na that day Femi go tell we say Samura be Noyanan.
Yeah, of course.
So now
so they look inside the yarn if you go give answer.
Well, now they don't. I think that they married and they pronounce so then they dance the married dance. Why yo why? Them bella den shemo why yo why? We there for you Femi. Hey why yo why? Them bella den shemo why yo why?
We there for you Femi.
Wait, how Samura dey dance?
Samura we call am slow but sure.
Yeah, how they call am timing.
And that dance thing I go pull my dabio. Now they pan so.
Now watch now too. Wait, my uncle sabi dance pass somewhere.
Hey, uncle, of course. No, listen, now two things.
No. My uncle sabi dance pass somewhere.
He sabi dance pass somewhere.
I'm not for anything again.
No, God, you no go compare Bobo dance and big man dance.
Wait, Lord, listen to this music. I just love this music. Femi back again. So by this dance all, for see that PBI in the dance one. So no, not to Femi say so, now we say so. Because I don't know one go disturb the mommy program. Sweet program like this, so mommy will enjoy. Why?
PPRC.
No, I beg, bro. I enjoy me music. We there for Mama Femi. We been there. Talk and kind of you look at. We there for we Femi. Why oh why? Them bella den shemo. Why oh? We there for we Femi.
Now we you Femi.
Now we Femi. As long as he there for the voice of the people there, we there for we Femi.
You know, in the most serious note, this mommy, he don't go through a lot. They really don't try for suppress. Of course, they don't suppress them to try. Then they try for silence them.
Then they suppress them because
they really suppress them, and then they try for silence them. You know, family members, waiting this mommy don't go through. It just boku for them, and you not deserve them. I hope you say this country for run this kind way. I mean, talk to me brother behind the scene. I said, bro, PPRC, I think say by pan law. It's supposed to be an independent body where for work with all political party equal then a kumra. Whereby pan law, any political party will come to them, where they documenting at the table, they for treat them equally. But you know this bad politics where they play in a salon, excuse me, this bad politics where they play in a salon is very bad. This same problem now we get, and what they say we be. Now in we get now anti-corruption. We Ben Kelfala say because na Kiatekabio appoint him, any case we come under Kiatekabio in leg in order to investigate that case with seriousness. Now in they go on back so na PPRC. The boss would appoint him na Kiatekabio, so all the things the way they please Kiatekabio, na them they do. As them don't see this mommy as a threat. You know, now the woman Kamarimba this. You know, say this mommy walk with the Lekoti Kamarimba they do. You know they afraid. And they don't do the mommy now. They don't lock him. They don't arrest him. They don't make now say the mommy is just like waiting go be now let it be.
They don't turn puss. They don't suppress and say don't turn puss. You know how puss the behavior, right?
I tell you.
Wait, if you say puss na quiet something, you beat her out. They lock the mouth back para. You know get no sense for
you know.
So the mommy not get any fairness again. It just don't take him. Like that boy yesterday from China say one person get forbid the sacrificial lamb, and now that Femi don't turn for we. Femi just don't turn the sacrificial lamb for we.
It's very sad. This way how PPRC treats Femi Claudius School. They don't do it before the mommy. They don't spend all their couple there.
And they don't spend
You understand? If una no one agree or una get anything una they investigate or una they doubt in anything, una not allow them for go ahead. But according to the mommy, they write the police even give them clearance.
Then later, after the police car, the same clearance can't talk say not supposed for there. It show them now, then shame them, go back, then go make other ones.
So Shembepe and I make a tell you, so we get SLPs, when a Sierra Leone police, but now we get SLPP, Sierra Leone People's Party Police. Now they will get right now in a saloon. It not hide. The small one, the way they go, then they use them with command. But the big one, them, they all na party picking them. Na party picking them. So you find out, say, if a country they run like this way, you no go born good picking. Power not so forever. Now this are only they want for make mother bill and insurrogate them. No.
This can get.
I will tell you. I yampi them. You know.
Take note. My uncle say anybody will employ. And not they call and thief man. So take note of that.
But now I yampi them. And let me tell you, he appointees them. Now I yampi them. Of course, now RUF acts them the act. So I can call it RUF.
By the way, in case you know what you say, my uncle say anybody will employ in
na radical them. Na rareboy them. Because most of the everybody they come out for can't talk to we the nation. They don't even know how to construct themselves. They don't even know how to put themselves for talk for let and think say now the country they can't talk to. Now rarema accent they carry.
So be it if not so you say.
We move.
Alright, so something happened at EU. After we Kabiobi don't go meet and don't talk fine one to the European Union, then Sir Emasi Lamina, when one of them disciple. You know, I get something for talk about Sir Emasi Lamina again today. You know, I've been telling on one thing about Ingrieve, but it look like say this not about Ingrieve anymore. So what we do, first of all, most of them don't watch this video, but in case you miss them, watch this video. Sir Emasi Lamina, they make all sorts of allegations against the European Union.
Ambassador Mula has become a mouthpiece and an extension of the main opposition party, the APC. Ambassador Mula is on record of interfering to the most recently concluded parliamentary by-election in constituency 056, Samaya Bendigo in the Tonkolili district. Even though he was not an accredited observer, he was seen on a motorbike moving from one polling station to another polling station, making unsavory statements about the president and his government. Mr. President, honorable members, even though the Electoral Commission is an independent body, pursuant and in concurrence to Section 32 and 33 of Sierra Leone's 1991 Constitution, Ambassador Mula has on many occasions attempted to influence its chairman and commissioners. As I speak, the relationship between Ambassador Mula and the ECSL is nothing to write home about. He is on record of saying, I quote him verbatim, he is on record of saying, I quote him verbatim, that in Makeni, the opposition stronghold, I saw a huge crowd of people turning out to register, whereas in Bo, the governing party stronghold, people were few. How come now the more people registered in Bo than Makeni? And of course, quoting Ambassador Mula, this is an inciting comment that has the propensity of creating instability in our country. Mr. President, Co-President, honorable members, in 2020, the EU in Sierra Leone supported a consultative conference of political actors and civil society to discuss electoral reforms in Sierra Leone. One key recommendation from the conference was the adoption of the proportional representation system as a form of elections in Sierra Leone. In November 2022, the President, pursuant to Section 38A of the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone, directed that elections be conducted using the PR system. Ambassador Mula also opposed it contrary to the position earlier adopted in an EU-sponsored consultative conference in 2020. You can imagine? Honorable members, President and Co-President, needless to mention where Ambassador Mula referred to a democratically elected government of His Excellency retired Brigadier Idris Lahai as a faction in court during the August 10 insurrectionist move with faceless leaders, calling upon the government to negotiate with faceless leaders of rioters. In view of the aforementioned, I, leader of the second largest opposition party in Sierra Leone Parliament, speaking on behalf of the majority of Sierra Leoneans, hereby move that the EU immediately calls Ambassador Mula to order. This will save our democracy. Let me repeat that again. In view of the aforementioned stated, I, leader of the second largest opposition party in Parliament, speaking on behalf of the majority of Sierra Leoneans, hereby move that the EU immediately calls Ambassador Mula to order. This will save our democracy. I thank you very much.
Okay. So before Bible take the first bite, let's just give us something quickly. The other day I've been explaining the bitterness where this guy, this man gets for the opposition party. You know. But now I know say this man honestly they put in own personal interest above all else. You get what it say? And I put our interest above all else. So help me God. So help me God. In other words, we talk say we put the interest of we country above all other interests, all other personal interests, all other beneficiary interests. But in the case of Simon Silamina, where I don't tell you before, in as much as the people are not happy with certain things, then in belief say in for stand up against what they do in the past, and in not care waiting or how the people feel in the stand against waiting the people actually the move for. It make reference say Samaya Bendugu constituency 056. How this man they actually go there with bike. We all see that photo today. Where be the workers district station to station. So then they pain them because they lost the election. Because we all know say even the vice president go get in support for let them go for win that election day, but they lose them. So it pain them. So because and they lost the election day because of the presence of the observers then. Not to be local observers then. But waiting the international community for being safe. We see the kind of strength where they use. Because then they pay them, Emma Silamina say the man not get accreditation for go day, but he go day. He say the man say he go na the north. We don't talk about another day. He see plenty people but he go na the south, but he not see beaucoup people But when the voter registration come out, Bo get beaucoup people McKinney get less people For them, he say na insightful. You know, and this we can talk. You know, this not in common words them. So I'm not surprised. If you know insight, you go undermine. If you know undermine, they go call you resurrectionist. You are overthrown. That is simple words than this. So me not feel pain if they classify with people like that. If they tell the EU ambassador say in the insight, imagine who that again go talk something we know will be insightful. Who that again? So because this man giving you observation about what he see, now McKinney and Bo a pain them. Because this man been be part of the Samaya Bendugu election, where SLPP be once like hook or crook, because they lost him, because then people have been there around, it pain them. And then the August 10, that closed door meeting, and say the man say therefore able for engage with faceless people. So if you tell this man that all of them things there, what about Solomon Jamiu? What about Solomon Jamiu? When say, una fail for dialogue. Now that make we reach to this August 10. You know, inside this government, if you put your country in interest above all else, you come out very clean. And that's not exactly what Solomon Jamiu will say. He said, we fail as a government for engage with the people. And at that make we reach to this point of August 10. That they pain them as well. They're not going to for end para one day because that they are picking. But that man they been come out and say the exact thing will happen. But unfortunately, Simon Silamina I been feel say it actually they on top of in game, but now I know say it just to make the use them. By the time it matter, then we don't use them done, they abuse them, then they dump them. You know, but I not doubt that he say this. If a statement like this they come out from this man, Simon Silamina, and that other man, Shaka Musa Sama, I know the doubt because I know exactly what in they up to. I know the story, I know the history them. We move.
Who say we get for go? Who say we get for go?
Oh yes, so.
Who say we get for go? Politicians they sell the country.
Oh yeah, who say we get for go?
Hey
Yeah.
mama,
Who say we get for go? Who say we get
for go?
Sa Emasi Lamina they selling rights for Coco yeah, be.
Yeah. This na big problem na the country. So this na a message to we the voters. Where them people can come tina before we then talk boku. We want for do this development. All the development where they come and tell me and you where they vote, now for let them develop themselves. This na bright example. And what is Sir Emerson Lamina? They do so at this meeting, and they try to send a message for weakening the wings of the European Union, so they're not able to put strength on the election for send observers them like any Samaya Bendugu. Because you don't find out, say, the strength what they put na the Samaya Bendugu, it affect the SLPP. And as we they talk me and you tonight, we know say Sir Emerson Lamina, now just the name of C4C, but not to C4C right now.
They don't go.
Now SLPP. And Sir Emerson Lamina, it get bitterness for the APC, and no way, no the way Sir Emerson Lamina, they want the APC for win this particular 2023 election. So what is Sir Emerson Lamina they do? Now some of them think that way they get opportunity na them platform here. Now they say, oh, make I go use this small time I get for pass on me message for make I see if me message they able weaken them people there not for put more strength now this week election. When you watch them all the way together as you put in a paper. Now for make it use them for convince them people. But I tell you as Emerson Lamina they talk say, Pierre, not to picking Sir Emerson Lamina they talk about. If Sir Emerson Lamina they boast of being maybe a doctor or blah blah, you get the one that will get qualification inside that person. We get people that will get the know-how. Sir Emerson Lamina they book on them inside salon. The politics not just inside salon. You get people in that particular platform the way it be na international people them. And I've been telling you one thing, say, the observers them we go observe the election in Asamaya Bendugu. Not so just like we own observers there, we then go fry cake na pot, you know, fry pine and pull and say, yeah, go sell them. Meaning, we get people in a salon, we say, certain work where they do the cause. Some of the platform they are the people that they send for go represent the platform them. Now well-trained and qualified people them. So Sir Emerson Lamina, we face you a pata, you the brook, you know it's in a pata. This now one instrument for Poel Saloon because of your selfish interest. No hard feelings.
Because of hate.
Because of what they don't do you want for use
Forget back.
Revenge. And for destroy so many people.
Tonangi. I must do now this.
This not the thing where can make people that they call them by part. Hey, so place, they're not guarantee. So place back, they're not guarantee. Now some of them politicians there, they put them, district them, or then turn them in that particular category there. Because today then they are, when they jam up with you now, they don't divert go to other party. Then they convince the voters them. At the end of the day, when the blame they come, then they generalize them. If na putloko, they say putloko. If na kono, they say kono. But inside the kono or putloko, now one great fish, now in they go smell the old blind. But since that back, we young people them hunger and poverty can make quick. Them big fool guys they don't go give their word, then convince them. At the end of the day, don't convince them, then give them what they want, then left suffer and then go profit. Now the mission of Sir Emerson Lamina they pass right now. All this way they do, they get an assignment from Kiati Kabio. He gets an assignment from caretaker bio. Now exactly they try for work so. You know they work in the interest of Kono people, no. They work in the interest of in family. Now he get for move with this kind thought. He go to the Kono people, he go convince them. And of course, you get people away who convince because you get people away the time. But after he don't gain what he get for gain, he can't sit down, he enjoy in family. Una he don't go use, una they suffer. Now it happen na this caretaker bio regime so. Plenty people don't go meet two people hey, APC not this, APC that. Even in the caretaker bio 2018 presidential debate, I tell you say the people are tired of buying a bag of rice just from 60,000 to 200,000. Now the people are tired from 200,000 almost to 700,000 where I eat clean rest na salon. And they tell me brother na no. A friend of me send car na salon. Car, Nissan car them where you be the clear 8 million, 7 million. Now it's 21 million some 100. Where are we going? Who say we they go as a nation? So now they send container on a calculator. If you blacks clear container 30 million, now times 2 or 2 plus. Now that kind of them people here they use for use we after that then they know they suffer some of them things there because just like what you they talk so you not go expect say Sir Emasi Lamina go get Kana Wataki even before. But you don't go use that poor mommy, that popa, that school picking for making gain that position there. But some of them were now only God gave for undo them for we, now only God gave for fetch them for the use when they use people them for what they want. Last but not the least, Sir Emasi Lamina, Pierre, not to pick it and talk to. Arrest me case.
Okay, so EU not waste any more time, any time. This thing happened actually yesterday. The issue of Sir Emasi Lamina na Brussels na they happened. So this now waiting EU then come out and say with regards in claims them we make. Yeah, then pull a statement today inside free to European Union delegation to the Republic of Sierra Leone. He say the European Union delegation to Sierra Leone has taken note. In other words, it say we didn't at the European Union we don't hear it or we don't see one kind thing where honorable member of parliament Emasi Lamina inside one framework meeting now the parliamentarian of the EU-ACP group na Brussels the 1st of March 2023. He said the European Union delegation we surprised for see that this particular honorable member make a petition against we, mainly focusing on allegation against the European Union, say we not do waiting right, and all of the things them where it make as allegation and not get any fact for backup with 20EDC. He say inside the 13th February, he say HE President Bio, he go na Brussels, he go get good time meeting with the Commissioner for International Partnership, when Juta Opilanen Opiline. I hope I get that right. He said the High Representative for Foreign and Security Affairs and the Vice President of the European Commission. He said Joseph Borrell as well, and with the President of Council of the European Union, when H.E. Charles Michael, where he invite H.E. President Bio to one private dinner outside and go and talk. He said the tone and the things them where this man put inside his statement when honorable Emasi Lamina. He said it not match up at all with all the strong partnership and good relationship when they between Salon and the European Union. As it confirmed during the recent meeting where HE President Bio be all in Brussels. He said we show clear alignment in principle. In other words, it show clear line in terms of what them believe on, the principle, the value, and the interest between the EU and Sierra Leone. The meeting where President Bio and all, with we, it shows say we all then are the same page. We all the work for the development of the country. And we believe say on the same principle and value. Then continue for say, the European Union delegation consider the statement where Emasi Lamina make as something way unfortunate. It just na something way I will just say, we don't understand how it happens. It's just too unfortunate. And it's not necessary at all for let it create that kind of incident there. As that particular statement and things, that action the way input up so. It not reflects the long-standing good relationship. It not reflects the party business between the European Union and Salon at all. That kind of statement and they all the award and that kind of action the way put up so. It not reflect, it not show like that kind of party business where they between European Union and the Salon and Salon. It say concerning the allegation them way Sir Emasi Lamina make now the European Union delegation of Salon, they want for make the following clarification. They want for clarify certain things then.
All right. Well, that's they happen exactly. You know, the politics na Mama Salon, we all get to understand now.
Okay, sorry about that. The European Union, they make some clarification. Say number one, the European Union don't participate inside diplomatic watch exercise them, where then coordinate with other international, where then join hand with other international partners them. Like for example, the recent by-election, where that get for do with constituency 056, where Sir Emasi Lamina talk about when at Tonko and Tonkolili districts, Samaya Bendugu. Sir Emasi Lamina, now at the beginning make reference for you understand. Inside a word, he said the EU ambassador go na Samaya Bendugu and they not get any I call that thing accreditation from NEC. Now, this statement say, it say all the staff of EU delegation and other partners them will take part for that election day for watch how the election they go, including the EU ambassador. He said they get official accreditation from Electoral Commission for Salon as the international observer. So number one, it tell Emasi Lamina say you lie for say we not get accreditation. Then give you accreditation, and if they ask them for the accreditation, they can show them the accreditation. He said we get accreditation from ECSL where give we as we go watch that particular election day, and then get international observer accreditation, and followed the usual code of conduct of observer. He say we not only go there as international observer, we say we so follow the best practice as international observer, how best we can put up we attitude for watch election. He said now that we do, we follow the best practice for make sure say we watch that particular election day. He said no statement we are made in that towards all electoral stakeholders and citizens and everything and discretion. He said the presence of the international watchers was recognized and appreciated by stakeholders. He said the way how we go do this thing. He said we present self for that election day. He said like plenty people, international observers or other people, they recognize them, they notice them, and they appreciate the role where we play inside that particular election day for watch am. Samaya Bendugu una know I end. And citizens as well, when they na the place they appreciate the role where we play. He said after the by-election, the European Union delegation and other international partners them be able to do brief. In other words, they explain to the Chief Electoral Commissioner on waiting they observe. You know, say Simon Lamina say where they go, they don't get this and that. So they explain basically waiting they observe. Then number two. And then number one, clear Emasi Lamina in lies. You know, say Emasi Lamina now a part of my uncle in team. So like Alpha Khan me tell we say where he can't lie. Then they lie say even if he talk say now they get up and then they say it's in a lie. Remember that? So we go to number two. He say the court that Honorable Emasi Lamina has contributed to the EU ambassador with regards the voter registration. He said that quote where Emasi Lamina where he say I quote I talk exactly what the EU say. He said that quote where Emasi Lamina say concerning the EU ambassador with regards the voter registration. He said that it not correct at all. It not correspond with the fact. In other words, it is far from waiting at the facts on that court day. Waiting at the court where Emasi Lamina say the ambassador say when he go na the North Makeni, he see plenty people there. When he go na the South Nabo, he see small people there. But when the voter registration and results come out, more people like Omonabo than McKinney. He said it is far from that fact today. But interestingly, this government, they all, anything one person talk, nothing they all know story. Watch the chain, yeah? And Maslamina talk say, this man talks so. The ECSL talk say, this man talks so. And then the other part, you see Lahai and Lima, eh? So na chain. Now we go. He said the European Union, now, long time and stronger partner with Salon in the area of election, in the area for support election. We don't be long time party or partner for support election inside the country. He said the European Union delegation don't they do very good work when it comes to election business inside the country, including election observation. And for able for put things them in place, projects them and other things them, where for able for make we give financial, where we can, for make we able for give couple for support the election management bodies them, all the body them where they for manage election inside the country. We don't need be partner and we don't need support them projects and they for conduct peaceful, inclusive. You see, they say we don't need support for get peaceful, inclusive, transparent, and credible election process with integrity and effectiveness. Yeah. So, in as much as we put in money, but we need support the process for be inclusive. That means say all man for putan, all man for mixed, nobody not for lesbian, transparent. If for be say all man for understand the details of what they happen, credible, you key not for day, and then integrity. All man forget the self-esteem, the self-respect. For forget the value and effectiveness, and if for be for so much effective, the process for be vibrant. This is waiting basically and on the go. He said the European Union, they provide technical assistance to the commission, that the ECSL, and they also they support the communication for make them go get the gender, for let them get so inclusion strategies, make them able for find ways and means them how for make everybody mix within this framework, and forget amicable dialogue, forget civilized discussion. Forget that kind of discussion where you go say, we all sit down at the table and talk, we understand we safe. And take place regularly between the European Union delegation. He say, all of them here, we don't need time for facilitate, so we don't need time for do them. And this don't happen between the European Union delegation, the Electoral Commission. He said, this all don't happen. Say, for sake of that, in that regards, for sake of that, the European Union delegation, they commend the way how the ECSL, Electoral Commission Salon Chairperson, done the open practice what they call open door, done the opening hand to the public for make then they come and talk to them and discuss certain things then. So we commend them for that one day. Number 3. He said as a question of principle. He said, now can talk about the question of principle as you say. The European Union delegation get a position inside any electoral system for say na the country authorities them for decide. Okay, so basically it is there for say whatever position where the electoral system na the country decide, where the authority them decide for use for conduct the 2023 election, and the EU ambassador not ever make any statement with regards to the electoral system. In other words, whether una want for use capital voting, una want for use PR system, una want for use district how they call it, constituency system, they will not ever make statement on that one day. Now una system, una forget right for one. He said the allegation where Sir Emerson Lamina make concerning the statement of the EU ambassador on for sake of the 10th of August event. He said he just talk like where somebody just want for satisfy himself. He said he don't get any relation to facts. He just want for pull bad business in belly. He don't get any facts at all. He said, in general, the European Union delegation wishes to underline the following. In other words, now I want to make this clear. Generally, don't talk about different things there now. I want to make this thing very clear. It's a point number 1. The European Union believe that strong democracy, it believes say any way you get strong democracy with free, transparent, peaceful, and credible multi-party, you don't say one party, multi-party and multi-candidate election. Any side outside and say democracy, they believe say any side outside and say strong democracy day. Then forget free, transparent, peaceful, credible, multi-party, and multi-candidate election. Where go give chance for make all voter them express themselves for choose the candidate where they want, or for express their will and to for express themselves and for same way to choose the candidate where they want. They say without any kind of problem or without any problem, we go unbug the long-term peace where they get inside the country. So you sometimes I get myself waiting and because now direct translation I do so for let everybody understand. They say point number 2. The European Union will not favor no political party or any candidate. It said the European Union worldwide they support any process we get for this election where they allow at the end of the day where they allow process for go on so that at the end of the day election them when they own their country they go be free, go be transparent, the same thing then they emphasize on go be credible and go get everybody where go mix when they say inclusive so that the people they will for choose who that they want then for respect and consider them seriously. Point number 3. Point number 3. He said the European Union, therefore, from 2000, the European Union from 1996, we don't need support Salon for all election, all the electoral management body there. We don't need support them for make them get what they call peaceful, all of them points in there, for let them get better election. And for let all man mix an election. Is the EU electoral observation mission been there all over na the country for the last 3 elections them where happened inside in 2007 they wake out Anes Baikoma, 2012 where Anes Baikoma do his second term, and 2018 where bring Kamara Biona power. He said we don't do that the country and we don't need support and we deploy, we observe them inside the country for all of their election and day. Point number 4. He said the European Union and in member states then we commit ourselves to over 7 million euros. In other words, we don't commit, say, we dey give and we don't begin give 7 million euros, for support what they call better election. Inside then we get transparency, inclusive, then for make sure say all man see what they happen, all man mix and not get any yuki and it peaceful. Inside this particular 2023 election, now that make we dey give 7 million for let we get all of them things there inside this election. If I be transparent, if I be inclusive, if I be credible, if I be peaceful inside this election. He said Team Europe, we dey support the project where go make peace dey inside the country, Sierra Leone, for this 2022 and 2023 election. And we make sure that we work with one other organization where they call UNDP as contribution from the island and from the European Union. He said, and the ECOWAS as well, where na regional program. He said we work on peace and security for make sure say peace and security we work on a better one. He said contribution from the German and European and from the European Union as well. He said we won't join them together for make sure say this election go how it's supposed to go, not to for let one person take dominance of the election. He said we need support. We not need support no political party, no candidates, but we want to see the right thing be done. And that make we give them money. He said the European Union electoral support is strictly non-partisan. In other words, we're not there for any party. We're there for CC Salon peace. Period. And we aim for build and the institutional capacity. In other words, we want for build the institution, not only the party or the person where the contest. We want for build the institutional capacity of the electoral management body them, like the PPRC, the how you call them, the ECSM, all of them. We want to make sure say the civil society organization for let them be very much effective, so that this particular election will get all man it go peaceful, and we go on how it's supposed to go. He said the Electoral Commission, ECSL, the Political Party Registration Commission, PPRC, the police, the judiciary, now all part of waiting, now and all of them are the benefit from this 7 million what we don't give now. So 7 million we don't give now. And the European Union, they also give couple for waiting and call technical assistance when na the ECOWAS, UNDP, international idea and die. Now then they do that particular project day. Now we couple, now we give, and we want to make sure say we see this thing go on.
Well, of course.
The other point, number 5, when at the final point, he say that the European Union and still it talk it respond directly to Sir Emma Silamina. We go make some
big fool
statements them now the EU. He say lastly, I want to get this now 8. Lastly, he say European Union, they support civil society organization as good governance and development actors them. He say end, we go say when so. We say when so they promote domestic observation. That means say like the new for watch election and citizens for make them engage and support. And same way so for let them all go mix. Let the youth them go mix. The woman them go mix. The one that where they live with disability go mix inside election process. They say as well as community-based conflict prevention and mediation. So we do all of them things there also. Why you can't see really for say we want for support one party or one candidate? They said yeah, if you don't want any information, when I contact you, this name come back. Political press and information officer in mobile number, in email, in website, Facebook, Twitter, all there so. So this is waiting European Union respond to Sir Emma Silamina.
Thank you very much, my brother, for taking time for read and interpret so people and they will benefit. Waiting the inside this letter. Of course, before we read this letter for Una, I don't tell Una say, Sir Emerson Lamina not a big fool and like EN caretaker be way they go try for paint good na the EU or na that particular meeting they for try for stain to the observer where EU send. Like say you know sabi in work or you know waiting in depa, you just can't do it in feel for do. So I must say I feel for realize say them people and they don't turn like we na masalo way it be say when they tell you go do A and Z they go do nobody know they can question you. Them people and they work with chain of command. The command what they send them for, the work what they send them for, now in there they go do. And most cases they really know it then deeper as I decided emphasize on them because most of them people are when they send when they say go do this now something it train for. Not so like we go for a kick we pull and say go sell like we own workers them. Can take a the grab no more money system be can go do this. You know able know if me be train for what he send them for you don't care. But just because it is support them, it go say can go do this. Some of the organization there they care about their credibility. So say Masilam before they give you this letter, maybe don't tell Nana say not a full that they talk to and you know convince nobody under. And if you feel say he gets PhD or this, that, here, dominion here, people in the under we get qualification pass them, we know waiting their deeper. So they just come on, you go begin to talk for go scare the people them so they know they able to put power for this 2023 election. If not dream or not the dream, not the mistake.
Okay, sorry, one for big one because of time don't actually beat we, but because of tradition, right now we don't get.
Yeah, time don't beat we bad one.
Okay, thank you, Sule Conte. Thank you very much, sir. Because time don't beat we now, yeah, we go go quickly. And take please on a logo by the time strictly. I'm not telling you. 1 minute 30 seconds. Low make and quick. Knock it.
10 more 10 just 10
calls. Do you big
10 calls
for sake of tradition because time don't be 3 and we need
just 10 calls. Now
just 10 calls.
10 calls and 1 minute 30 seconds. You hit the 1 minute 30 seconds when you drop the line. Please, don't really expect the time. Time don't be too bad.
So remember, we ask a question, say, if caretaker bill go actually denounce, if he go come out and say that award with that criminal guy give me, I don't want it again. We want for see caretaker bill do that day. Yeah, if he not a part of the syndicate, like by the way they say, when me they defend me uncle.
No, we must still stick on the point.
Please, it need for come out because a criminal like that, they will give you, how do you call that thing? Will give you an award. You will come out and say you're not a part of a syndicate, you're not a part of a criminal cartel. So in award will give you, you not accept that again today, you not accept them tomorrow because you find out say no, it did no, it did one. It find out say that that thing na criminal thing. You no one for be part of them. Anyway, before you call, I want to tell you say the subscribers then please, what we can call family members. We kindly ask you where they watch right now. We get 300 people away actually don't join it today, not subscribe yet. Please consider for subscribe before we go. Yeah, we want for see this thing change to 68,000. Now we get 67,700. So please, when I give you the 300 subscribers them on YouTube, please, yeah. And for you who not like the program it on YouTube, we get 880 with 444 likes. Thank you very much for the likes. Please increase them for you who not like it. And on Facebook we get 428. And we get 410. Please wanna add the likes because I know say some people in there right now we not like the program yet. So please consider for like. And if you want for support we by anyone for in terms of how waiting we will able for do for support the channel, we pin the comments down by Amina Majid Malik. Please contact that number if you actually want for support we. Alright, we'll go now on the line and open the phone line for people that we want for call. 1 minute 30 seconds per call.
Hello, caller, you name and you say they call me from.
Hey, this is not your normal caller. I just want to give you another update.
All right, go ahead. 1 minute, 30 seconds.
I want to ask you, what about your address for you, that fake village IG? That fake address in Minguna.
Yes. No,
because of security reason, I'm not going to put in a real address. Because of security reason.
Okay, that will be fake address.
Cause check with the guy where you call. He go tell you it's a fake address.
No, I'm not being called anybody. I'm not being called person. In your self audio are listening. Where get address?
No, I thought you get somebody where you say we for go do back check for you.
Oh yes,
yes. Because very soon the driver come. You know you lie in America say you sick, government they protect you.
Yeah.
But when they check say you not sick, they drive you come 1 second. If it's in a salon, the way they lie.
Okay.
Yeah, lie no joy no. The other thing I want to talk about, Claudius Femicool. I hope you get me.
Yes.
No matter how they try for make lady woman look funny, he go host and he go. If you check all the candidates, even the newly flag bearer, the mayor of Freedom Day, all the mayors, all the APC members, they all be Day. So there's nothing you can do. This Nigerian knew something. I don't know why they run before the gun, but just wait. Until they don't begin to complain about EU ain't not pull a respond yet. African Union not pull a yet. So when they want for talk, let them go. I don't know, so they go for the go cry now.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. You name and who they call you from? All right, go ahead. 1 minute, 30 seconds, quick.
Yeah. Our million contribution one put more. If President Diogo come out plain and denounce the award with the Africa award, that means he talk for can do if they get other 5 years back, you can do. That I didn't tell on but we know see that man of the photo because they all are the same thing. So you have to accept the fake with it on there and I get for you asking award. I think I'm not going to be so.
Thank you, God bless you, my brother. Hello, caller. You name and where you call me from? You're welcome on the show. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay, I tell you thank you. Me na concerned citizen from Philadelphia.
All right.
Yeah, what I want for say, you know this world there, so anything be correcting, I'm fine. Something then the way they do God they wait for you. Now the junction. 9 they meet them. So the whole world go know how this particular government corrupt. Some of them think they are so not to say they can do unwillingly. Now God they let them do. So all nothing they don't do. Then they show now the whole world say now this then they pack. So which means and I help to we na Sierra Leone. Because when you don't know who side somebody hide, you don't go able to fena. But all them patterns, all them strategy, God don't make them, don't expose themselves. So it left no more now with the opposition party leaders them. And Wuna, for make this thing known, for let them do the right thing, for bring about voting now the right way. For as far as democracy concerned. So this na me own take. Una let no vex too much. Now God will help you so.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Hello, caller. You welcome on the show. You name and where you calling from? Hello. Hello. All right. Hello, caller. You name and where you calling from? God bless you. Welcome on the show. 1 minute, 30 seconds, quickly.
Hello?
You're live. 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Hello?
Hello, caller.
Hello?
Hello, caller. You name and where you calling from?
Yeah, hello. So weird.
You're welcome on the show.
Yeah, this now concerned citizen they call from Weird.
All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Thank you very much for the effort that they make. All right. Really, what they do, or they see say the caretaker, they do a deliberate act and use the taxpayer money for Friday. Make I tell you now one thing, no. From where that incident be happening at Pademba Road, caretaker don't count soldier man there where he puts na Tower Hill. Now that old building where then they build for audit service. Then people then they do all the atrocities them for kill people in this country. Then soldier they would then they now then they do all them killing, all them things they would then they do so. Now then they do. So they see deploy the international community then just for stand firm and they see say then look at what thing they happen in this country, make them take corrective measures before other thing they happen in this country. So one for tell the international community, make the Sierra Leone school.
Thank you, God bless you.
Look what thing they happen. All that they do now a calculated ploy.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
3 to 11 to. Hello.
Mr. Commander, welcome. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, this MSC, I mean, 10 people are really not patriotic. The level of patriotism and nationalism is so small that egocentrism they portray to people for their own selfish tendency. Because imagine you see you are representing the country, there's just small portion where they represent. We not even I think the votes so them again at 250, but when somebody give a report on it, we in a $250,000. Then they go because you don't become a blue-eyed boy to the president. I make one thing I want to get a presentation and say you don't cross carpet to SNPB. You know, impress me. The man was SNPB. Look at all the discussion in the parliament. He has never criticized or opposed the government. Who said the day when they pull the Naira sale of peers? They don't comment on that. Look about the video they do for procure election materials. Where Africanist press produce credible information. They don't challenge usually. Then they disenfranchise 257 people. You know, they talk on nanny. You know, it's a shame for the kind of people they are. Now they give me the other one. I've been saying one to do with them. Don't talk about the first they declare and then bribe them $45,000 for them would declare that me of Corona. I want to know if here because it's not relevant. Some people in Islam will gain prominence or relevance in the society. And coming to Madam School, you see, they don't weaponize the people so much now. Then they try for eradicate this.
All right, Mr. Kamaga. Thank you. God bless you.
Because they will be at all costs if you don't connect.
Thank you, Mr. Kamaga. Thank you.
Okay, that's someday. Thank you very much.
Hello, caller. You name and where you call from? Good evening. How are you?
Left
to you. balance in laugh. Pass you make her laugh. Talk at the
Anybody when them begin with MIC, you remember the MIC the artist, eh? Since we biotic power, how many music you don't release?
I won.
Oh, okay. So and if you not release all of them, interest coming for release. So the end in the see so. Now arrest me case. Now no say.
Thank you. God bless you.
You will go.
God, this is family member. Hello, caller. You name and you say they call you from.
My brother, a music me come for casting.
Now you want the singer, you gonna get all the answer.
I swear na Femi music you want sing. Will you listen?
I see the pain them, they sweet us. The problem with them people here, they don't ever expect say that mommy for reach that level. They don't feel intimidated. When I forget about what they go so from Samurai and Cloud, many people are all parts partner now box up. Just a crowd from how you call them to Freetown. Everything was SLPP, all style, all angle box up. They knew very well they are going. When Allah will just sit down, the music just starts. The way they dance, they reach their midnight. They knew where they are heading to. Their fairness is the bad the way they don't do. How will they be protected? Everybody is frowned on them. So that's my take.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. We take 5 more calls to wrap up the program for today. Hello, caller. You name and who side you call me from?
Yeah, I'm Famoro Kuruma. They call from Netherlands, the land of the King Adibayo.
Famoro, welcome. Go ahead. 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Yeah, one force. Now they set up where the Minister of Education sets me up where we want to make a discourage for like let me picking stuff for the good school. Because if they go talk say Salon get the best minister na the planet. Right? They really want to discourage some of we for let we picking the no go school again we left na Salon. But I don't know say the game na set up. I don't get more courage now me picking go school back. And my next one back na Mami Cole. A song where in sing. And not say that song they just for can TikTok again. Yes. And above all, I want tag ECSL. Then with EU, the next saga. I don't know how we just for put which categories go put that saga there. So like now that's a mere contribution. Thank you very much, bro.
All right. Thank you, brother man. We pick 4 more calls to end up the program. But before the 4 calls, we can't give some till you listen about. Listen.
Tell say ala kino de rulia. Tell say ala kino de rulia. Prestige. Listen me now. If I go, mother for go. 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 Tell say ala kino de rulia. 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 If I go, mother for go. 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 Je sais là non mon Paris. Free education. La la la. Long bridge. La la la. All the people them die. You go McKinney. They kill it. Padem Baron. They kill it. Tombo Self. They kill it. Tengo Lonsar. They kill it. Freetown Self.
I say the sweet, I say the pen them.
If I go, mother for go. If I go, mother for go. If I go, mother for go. Tell say ala kino de rulia. 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 If I go, mother for go. If I go, motherfucker. 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 Kaimati kololo, kaimati, kololo, kaimati.
Hold on there. They say when the music is nice,
you play it twice, Mr. DJ.
I've been telling her, say, when not force me for play song, just play song.
Carry not the ruler.
When you song sweet to the player.
Fankara man not the ruler.
Tell him, say, I like you not the ruler.
Mr. DJ, when music is nice.
If it's happening right now, I'll give 500,000.
Tell him,
No, you don't even miss it. You miss the pitch.
Pokari no de ruler.
Tell him, say, I like you not the ruler. You bad for go.
If I go,
oh, you don't play the sound again.
Tell him, say, I like you know the ruler. Tell him, say, I like you know the ruler. Listen me now, wife. If I go, motherfucker. 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 Tell him, say, I like you know the ruler. Tell him, say, I like you know the ruler. Tell him, say, I like you know the ruler. Say, I like you know the ruler. If I go, motherfucker. 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 If I go.
But that's this artist, please let contact me. We need for interview. And this song is sweet. Yeah, this song just too sweet. And when it's sweet, we'd enjoy it bet. As well, yeah, we'd enjoy it bet. Me now the song say I don't fall for. Tell him, say I like you know the ruler. If I go, mother for go, if I go, me uncle for go. Why? Logo.
Tell him, say I like you.
The music when it starts, you know, say this, you get how they call it, you get
gravy.
Oh, okay. The guy in tongue na like boo.
Tell him. The way he starts as well. Tell him.
So it call you to attention. It want for me.
In mouth na the first kick na in mouth.
Tell him.
So they pay attention. Let's go.
Tell him, say I like you know the ruler. Tell him, say I like you know the ruler. Listen me now, wife. If I go, motherfucker. 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 Tell him, say I like you know the ruler. Tell him, say I like you know the ruler. Tell him, say I like you know the ruler. Say I like you know the ruler. If I go, motherfucker. 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 Je sais la no more Paris. Education. La Lunge Bridge.
And this guy is sabi.
No listen.
He's sabi. Not me. I don't listen.
Free education. Na la. Lunge Bridge. Na la.
All some people them die. You go McKinney, they kill it. Padem Baron, they kill it. Tombo Self, they kill it. Then go Lonsar, they kill it. Friton Sefo, now the one side way they kill. If I go, motherfucker. If I go, motherfucker. If I go, motherfucker. Tell him, say I like you know the ruler. Tell him, say I like you know the ruler. Tell him, say I like you know the ruler. Tell him, say I like you know the ruler. If I go, motherfucker. 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 Kaimati kololo, kaimati pati kololo, kaimati kololo, kaimati pati kololo, kaimati kololo, kaimati pati kololo, kaimati kololo, kaimati pati kololo.
Alright, hold on then, go back to the line.
Alright, to take four more calls for wrap up the program. We get the first one. Hello, caller, your name and who side they call me from?
Welcome.
How you do?
Uncle DJ man.
Uncle DJ man.
Uncle DJ man. He not disappear. He called this afternoon, but Uncle DJ man, the feel pain past me and you. Uncle DJ man, they crying at the phone like picking.
Hey, bro.
I forget about me own pain.
By the way, don't sharp your cutlass.
Where's Yaki lost so all now forgot to me blacksmith.
Just leader master, regular cutlass with that trade. Sharp and mole put corner.
Any side, what pass me the cuts.
Alright, straight to the point. But they got the bulldoze, bro. They got everything in mind bulldoze World Bank for lucky sensors. The code is previous column second just talk. Certain things and doing guys about talk, they need talker. They're not the talker. Look like a issue. From suspension to waiting. Now the election and the council. They not here state the woman. They count to that and they say they count. They put 10 parliamentarians there. They guys they don't do things that will they shake that country. But we see people that hold on. For all sort of come to ya. We don't like all they say, well, this is not angel in the future God so. God they come up here and they call that color that woman we talk. You know, so that's the day they talk in now after. But why would God I can talk something? Say waiting camera record and video they show. But they never know something. They're not going to lie and post this in 21st century. Now when they lie by you, for some why they lie by you, listen what you be say. Can't you about what you been talk? So I don't know what anymore. The evidence is all day and they're very clear. Do your subscribers when I love you subscribe and join this family, please. When I love you try, loan away it's the election can follow Fenton. I call 100,000. Please, when I love you try. Please, the evidence is all day for letting guys that they nail them. You can surprise for Marcelamina go talk say why European Union for go talk say they not they register about the votes now somebody will pass this out. When I not catch that side.
We see.
When I not catch her.
Yes.
All right.
Fine. When I not fine. So you see. So I will do a bit the cutlass and do a bit just a bit of one corner. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Uncle DJ man.
We'll take 3 more calls and then may I enjoy this music bets.
3 more calls for wrap up the program.
This program now there.
If una call to time.
Yeah.
The last man standing.
Hello?
The last man standing.
Tell him. Say Alaki no the rule, yeah.
Oh my, you get for you later. I don't know if he tell you.
Paddy, now 2 calls left, so now they can inside talk now. Last man standing.
No, okay. I will talk to start because I will be not serious. I will tell you starting. Now they will pay no shall only tell like again for you. Anyway, man, now thank you, on the most serious note. Let God bless you. That's what I do.
Amen.
Of course, family members will continue to follow. You know, it tell me actually the kind of politicians they will we get now we continue. If them parliamentarians they don't get integrity for me them defend the people them we put them there, then those all about party. Because that then here we all for fight for better days. This is not about religion. This is about the people who they suffer. Imagine you all for talk for people who they put you there. You they go back, you go now the international stage here, you go condemn international bodies who they sponsor who they help the people there. You see, it tell me because the parliamentarians are just like the previous speakers and say, look at all the things that happen. All them bad things they are with them kind of pass through that parliament today. For no reason, nobody will do. The opposition APC party, they will remember as they move from the top leaders, they will done this is Masilami now, this kind of young killer. Then disappoint people, them woefully they fail them guy. Because let's small look at the auditor general. How they pull up? Nobody knows someone, nobody, nothing. They don't investigate. Only the mayor, now they send a parliament. Imagine the mayor, they send a parliament for go answer to parliament. What about this thing all them guy do? All of what you go through so today now from this parliament here. Then guy now people and for be smart, you know. Maybe people and get sense. What could change them? All the politicians we don't need them.
All right.
Because they can't deceive next year what the politicians they do. I'm not say it right for people in that country.
All right, brother.
Because now me and you we get the understanding, we get broad understanding. Now we for stand, now we for talk, and we continue to oppose. We're not the only oppose because this government they do bad.
Okay.
Any other possible.
Thank you very much, Ahmed. God bless you. Tell them. Say Alaki no de Julia. Thank you very much. All right.
Enjoy the song. We'll take 2 more calls. Hello, caller. You name and who side they call me from?
Yeah, but that music when you pull out, you know, switch me.
Tell them. No, wait. If it's a bit singer, the play back. If it's a bit singer, the play back.
He had me time.
If you had the time, no, I go sing.
Sing at the other time. Sing at the other time.
You get a lucky.
No, you don't miss. You miss singing it. You miss singing it. In fact, at the minus for me time.
You as a big quote me time.
He's a singer.
Okay, wait. I know you fine. Wait, at the other time, they say you sabi sing a back.
Hey, wait, la pass me message first. Now important. This music you the dance until tomorrow. Today we no sleep. Today we no sleep. But dear. I dey warn all the women the way they care them picking go na hospital. Una no care una picking go to any nurse we una no recognize or we the hospital no recognize. Today they never arrest a woman the way they go act like say they na nurse. I go send the video and the message.
Okay, I think you can't late. We don't play them. We use them.
Oh, okay. No, I not can't late. You know, say na the line. You know, say this one a line here for catch una. Pass where you only picking I can catch you. But we the picking no they here. I need 747. And dear, una de free tongue. I dey swear una all if una sister the bongo na free tongue, una not bitter taste saf. Thunder go fire una already free tongue. Una all, I no pull no one. If una sister the bongo na free tongue, una let pass. Una no massage and una no mawa. I dey cost una all na free tongue.
So free tongue not only ballet.
Yes, we begin the mouth and now let them know say.
Okay, so waiting we know one for do. We know one for give credence to Steady Bongo in Yun. Because if we do the same thing like we don't worst past Steady Bongo. So we know one for that line there at all.
Hey brother, the one who did Moses law.
Yes, we agree. But when we can do voice notes and then we send them na the WhatsApp. But on this platform we don't for give credence to that. Sorry.
Okay. Alright, I agree with you.
Thank you.
So they don't can cut me time. Because you see like people like Emerson Lamine. It's a bit about the way they don't lose focus. You don't even know side they come out, you don't know side get for go. No waste time. I don't tell us on a level waste time pandewa. Right now then they cry. No ask why they cry. And then they talk pride they pull in for we all. Hey, the people they don't tired, they suffer, rest don't go almost. Now then they cry. How to you can't tell me why they cry now?
All right.
Well, then they can't be after you now. You cry. But they wanna play for that music alone dance right now.
Thank you.
I get 30 seconds more for if you sing that. 30 seconds more.
No, if you only picking, I go believe you. But once you know that picking,
also you not believe me. Okay, not a problem.
Thank you. God bless you. The last call, today no bonus. The last call. Hello, caller. Your name and where they call me from?
Yeah, but I name Alaja, they call from Virginia. How
All
do you do?
Alaji, thank God and you welcome on the show. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay. The people there, they actually accuse APC, say they munku, but they we get 4th degree. So it told me God. But this thing, he don't come out of control now, like people there, we don't even know what again would they explain about it there. Coming to this man, Lamina guy, I don't even know how they call himself.
Hey, Lamina being.
Sembe Pierre. The day when you alter that statement about that guy, you know, I be really want to talk that day, but I mean, I not be able fortunate for Canada by the program. Yeah. But yeah, you actually explain the man a point of view. But me, the question I ask, now today you don't talk back so. Because of revenge, because of what today we don't do you, right? It don't mean say if it today it is still bad thing that happen, it didn't have that bad side. It means it is perfect a wrong battle. A battle will be say even in career, if you go down, it will go down forever. Like what you don't matter so. Because me people are like that where pastor mode and they will not get sense. Somebody will get come says that kind of people I don't even need any side around me. Or never for say they go put on any side of there into certain places and the way we actually need people that were competent. We know wrong and good. When you see wrong thing, they happy for stop them. Regardless what they don't do you. Let's put first in revenge aside.
Right.
Let's guys for put this country a bondage.
Right,
this time now all put.
Thank you. God bless
this
you.
time now all okay, thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, family members, then because of time, we stop the phone call now and enjoy the music. The music. We know the pick call again. This is not the last lucky caller. We're very, very sorry. We're very, very, very sorry. Time don't beat we bad one.
Okay.
Tell and say Alaki no the rule ya.
Tell and say Alaki no the rule ya.
Hey, you forgo. You uncle forgo.
Tell and say Alaki no the rule ya. Tell and say Alaki no the rule ya. Prestige. Listen me now. Why for? If I go, mother forgo. 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 Tell and say Alaki no the rule ya. 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 If I go, mother forgo. 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 Just a lie, no more Paris. Free education, la la la. Long bridge, la la la. All the people them die. You go McKinney, they kill it. Padem Baron, they kill it. Tombo Self, they kill it. Then go Lonsar, they kill it. Friton Sefo, now the one side way they kill. If I go, mother forgo. If I go, mother forgo. If I go, mother forgo. Tell and say Alaki no the rule ya. 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 If I go, mother forgo. 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 Kaimati kololo kololo. Kaimati ati kololo. 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 Mother forgo. Mother forgo. Mother forgo. Mother forgo. Mother forgo. Tell and say Alaki no the rule ya. Tell and say Alaki no the rule ya. Tell and say Alaki no the rule ya. Tell and say Alaki no the rule ya.
Tell and say Alaki no the rule ya.
Every good thing must come to an end.
Oda don't only in dancing shoe. You don't pull in. Some people they don't pull in shoe.
To an end.
They don't pull in shoe and they foot. They roll and they hand for dance.
No, they will continue to listen to the music tomorrow. But for today,
where they go?
Now so we take with time for left una inside the studio. Una sorry, we all sorry, everybody's sorry. Una want enjoy. We want to play the song for una. We all sorry, but we hate to go.
That means hey boy, once you don't close to win.
The time they reach is starting soon by God in power. We hate to go, but we just have to.
So that is wait for go.
Eh?
So that is
oh, family, I say they wanna go.
Say yet for go. Eh? Look when we want go for come back my money. But the journal to my inside with program Koreans na morning. So where they go, yeah? Where they can go. The journal back to my na morning. And we'll join again at net. But tomorrow I think we get forget long day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow with the launch we airport.
We knew
airport.
Now when they say na court enjoy tomorrow we knew.
Brand new airport.
We brand new. What say new? All thing new.
So what thing I want for you do? Come and can watch the airport. After that, then we will get for talk about the brand new airport. Whether you say a brand on a
talk and do airport.
Madabi International Airport.
The airport they call the bridge. They give una shocky.
Tell them.
Oh, they win election now. Pata the bridge.
So how this song will work now?
How you go?
Tell them.
Alaki no the rule. You uncle for go. No, it's the all the materials there for the bridge don't they now. Why we can't take it? They can't fix no more now.
Alright, so one thing we're gonna like follow now do. Una will not like the program, it's now please like, and if you not subscribe yet, so one for like consider for subscribe before we go. Please, for you, we actually not subscribe yet, please consider for subscribe. We get 67,704. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Well, until we meet again, we not sabi the artist we do this song. If you sabi the artist, please tell Ale contact we on this we number. Please tell Ale contact we on we number, okay? On this number within on the screen as always. Lay contact we on this number and tell we say na sing that song. Tell and say
I like it no de
Rulia. Well, if that be the case, and until we meet again, it's another beautiful and perfect edition of the program we'll call Weird. Me and some baby freedom fighter, they say get yourself a wonderful morning, afternoon, Sunday, night, and good night.
Bye, Burek, Kablai, Tata, peace and love. We join you tomorrow.
Tell and say I like you know the rulia. Tell and say I like you know the rulia. Prestige, listen me now. Why for? If I go, mother for go. 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 Tell and say I like you know the rulia. Tell and say I like you know the rulia. Tell and say I like you know the rulia. Tell and say I like you know the rulia. If I go, mother for go. 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 José Laila no more Paris. Free education. La la la. Long bridge. La la la. All the people them die. You go McKinney. They kill it. Padem Baron. They kill it. Tombo Self. They kill it. Tengo Lonsar. They kill it. Friton Sefo. Now the one side way they kill. If I go, mother for go. If I go, mother for go. If I go, mother for go. Tell and say I like you know the rulia. Tell and say I like you know the rulia. Tell and say I like you know the rulia. Tell and say I like you know the rulia. If I go, mother for go. 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 Kaimati kololo kololo. Kaimati ati kololo. Kaimati kololo kololo. Kaimati ati kololo. Kaimati kololo kololo. Kaimati ati kololo. Kaimati kololo kololo.